Everybody, Jason here. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Happy Monday. Thank you to everybody who joined me on the live stream. That was super awesome. Sorry I had to go so abruptly. We just have a deal in my house where when anybody comes home, whether they live there or it's a guest, everybody in the house comes and greets them. My girlfriend came home unexpectedly. Usually she works during the entire Saturday, but she came home to grab some food. So that's why we had to quit so early. Anything I didn't get to, though, be happy to next Saturday, and should have some more time. So far up, we're up 5%, 6% or something like that here. So looking pretty good on the day so far. Good opening to the week. We'll take a look at what we have. We have one that's really going against us, our calls that we had sold at the end of this week, and with Tesla getting within what, $10, $11, $12 of that short strike price, those are going up in value, which we don't want. We want them down in value. But in that, we have some Amazon put credit spreads here, which I think are looking pretty good. We have an order to close these actually at $8 that I put in a while ago, so they may close here pretty soon. Just wanted to take 75% on this play, get it closed out. Dropbox, PSTH, these I actually looked at the options chains on these. There's nowhere I want to move them with a good enough amount of premium to put anything at risk, so these will likely just expire worthless. Our Tilray calls, these two will most likely expire worthless, just part of our will, and I'm letting that expire worthless just no matter what. Well, either worthless or shares get called away from me. These are just on the 300 call, or the 300 shares that we own. And then let's see, we have our few other positions. Of course, these put credit spreads are way up on, and opposite of these, which we are down on. I expect if we hit 700 today on Tesla, we'll see a bounce. I still think we'll need to test that level a few times before it actually breaks out of 700, but can be wrong, and definitely, yeah, it'll take quite a bit of work, but definitely could happen. These are our iron long condors. You can see strike prices here. So as long as we're between 670 and 690, closer towards expiration, which we are now, these could be up as much as about $750 on these plays, so 300%. We open these up for $2.50. So you can see we're up around 50% on this play now, but that's where it needs to sit. It needs to sit between 670 and 690 at the end of the week, or pretty close. I could close them out a little bit sooner. And this was a long butterfly. Well, I guess still, let's see, 680. You can see what that is relative to the prices. So we have a midpoint of 680 right here. That's pretty much what we want to see. Somewhere right around that level at expiration. This thing bouncing around quite a bit. So actually coming down a little bit, which doesn't seem, let me see. Yeah, I guess we stuck too far on the high side of that play, but hopefully we'll see some bounce. And then we have our couple put credit spreads, and I don't think they have much value left in them. $9, $14. So I'll probably just look to roll these guys out another week or so, maybe a couple weeks here, grab some more premium on them. Let's go ahead and roll this guy out, see if we can collect something. This thing is way out of the money, which is nice. And if we go out like 4 weeks on these, see if we have anything decent to collect. Let's take a look at the same level. And collect another $60. And that is super far out of the money, almost $100, $80 or something like that, $90 out of the money right now. So we'll go ahead and do one of those. See if we can grab $65 here. And we'll just leave that order in. We'll see what Tesla does by the end of today. I'll still expect a little bit of bounciness here. So if we kind of looked at this point, we had some consolidation until we had our next leg up. Wasn't taking very long before we saw a consolidation in this area, but I always said I expected some possible pullback. To right here, we did pull back a little bit farther, but I think that was mainly because of overall market news. So now what I'm looking at is somewhere between these highs, 700s, and 650s, possibly some more bouncing around that area and consolidation. Eventually we'll break up above that $700 level. I don't know if it's going to be this week, but I think towards the end of the year, I have very high confidence, especially based on my positions, that we'll see above 700 before the end of the year. And I think could be by the end of the month with earnings and everything. So I think that is about it for today, besides possibly rolling some things out. And if Tesla does come down, I'll probably be looking to close these guys out. I don't necessarily want them to run all week, and that way that collateral, once I close this out, then I'm able to roll the 600s out. Otherwise, if I roll these 600s before I close out the call side, then I need to have another $2,500 worth of collateral. So because they're expiring on two different dates, and that puts me in a position where I could potentially lose on both sides. The other thing, when we do hit that $700 level, I'll probably be looking at selling the calls on my actual shares. Just waiting for that spike up. But I'll probably sell those somewhere around 800 and possibly expiring at the end of this week, because it's an okay amount of premium for such a short period of time, and a far enough out of the money strike price that I feel comfortable putting my shares on the line for. All right, guys. Love you. Let's make a lot of money.